baby. How did you sleep? Hello? I know you can hear me. It's pretty obvious. So what's the deal? Okay, it's gonna be like that, is it? Well, that's not gonna work for me. You see, if you're not gonna talk to me by choice, for whatever reason, I don't even know why, then I'm gonna have to make you talk, or at least make you make some noise. And I know just the way to do that. So, are you gonna talk to me, or am I gonna have to force it out of you? Okay, honestly, it's about what I expected. Well, alright, here goes nothing, I guess. At least make it easy for me, will you? Try not to fight it. I know you want it. Don't give me that fucking look. I know you want it because you're blushing. And yes, you do blush. It's pretty obvious, especially to someone who knows you as well as I do for as long as I have. I know what makes you work, and the promise of doing something to you that you might like, or I guess in this context, hate. It turns you on, doesn't it? It excites you because, of course I do. I mean, I think I'd lose my own dignity if I couldn't excite you. So come on, loosen up that stance a little. I don't know why you chose not to talk to me while we're still in bed together, mind you, but I won't complain too much if you just go along with what I say. And if I can make you squirm or whimper or make any noise, I win. That's how this game is gonna go. Got it? Good. You don't have a choice. I can tell you're excited, but you don't want to show it, which is fine. That's about what I expected, but it's your silence that speaks volumes, almost literally. Now it seems more like you don't want to talk simply because you feel like you'd stutter or trip over your words because I've got you flustered like that. Which is reasonable. I won't blame you for it. In fact, I think I like it. I think I like this silent treatment thing you've got going on, because then I can take it as a challenge to push your buttons in the best ways possible. And the louder you make noise, the more successful I am. Alright, I've been talking too long without any action. So, let me know how it feels when I hike up your shirt a little bit. Or should I say my shirt? It's a little big on you, so there's plenty of room to push my hands in there. Your tummy's awfully warm, or maybe my hands are cold. I saw you tense up. That means my hands are probably cold. But honestly, I commend you for not making any noise at that. If you weren't prepared for it, I'm sure you would have let out a little yelp. One of the cutest things you do. does it feel now that I'm trailing upwards? I mean, your tummy's one thing that's sensitive, but so is your chest, don't you think? And if I bring my hands around and cup you gently with my freezing hands, how does that feel? You look like you're gonna shiver. So maybe I should keep them here for a little bit longer, just so they can warm up. How does that sound? Of course, I'll give you a little squeeze. I know you like that. I wouldn't be doing you justice if I didn't. There we go. Now that you're feeling a little hot under the collar and my hands are perfectly warmed up, I feel like it's perfectly appropriate to start heading down. What do you think? Careful there, sweetheart. You're biting your lip a little hard. I don't want you to draw blood. A simple nod will do. There we go. Your cheeks are bright red. I suppose that's natural, but it's a cute sight, especially on you, the most beautiful person I've ever seen. Alright, I'm gonna head down now. I can let your shirt fall a little bit, or my shirt, so that you're covered. I don't want you to get too cold. And then I think I'll get on top of you, kind of. Not really, but, you know, above you, just lowering myself down so that my eye level is exactly where we want it to be. I don't need to say it. I think you already know. You're pretty brave, and honestly, a little stupid for giving me the silent treatment wearing this. My shirt, which is way too big for you, by the way, and underwear. That's it. No pajama pants, no shorts, nothing. It's like you wanted me to do this. Like this was your goal the entire time. And before you say anything, I'm not accusing you. I just think if this was your way of getting me to touch you, you could have done it way easier by asking. You know how much I want to please you, and you know how well I can do it. So if you ask, you shall receive. That's all I'm saying. I can tell you're excited. You're not completely dry down here. So, pray tell, what will happen if I lower my head in between your thighs, pressing my face just ever so slightly into your crotch? It sounds like I probably shouldn't go any further, or else we'll be here all day. I think I heard you make a sound anyways. Oh, well, there, I definitely heard you make a sound. Sounds to me like you're disappointed, which is fine. Life is unfair, and I'm not always going to be here to give you what you want. So you're going to have to make do while I get up and make breakfast. And you can ponder your actions and figure out exactly why giving me the silent treatment was a bad idea. Or, alternatively, why the silent treatment was a good idea and you should do it every morning. Because if you do, every morning will look like this.